Hi there, how are you doing? We just finished up in our household week 5 of homeschooling, almost 6 weeks of being at home, working from home. My husband's still working, going into work. And this week, for some reason, I got to the end and I was just really exhausted and tired. My body was basically telling me, please go take a nap, lay down, don't do anything. I know there's still more stuff to do, but not now. And so that just has me thinking about the importance of self care. And, you may be one of the ones that's off and being paid. And so this is actually a very boring time, not a lot to do. But for many, it's actually, there's a lot more going on because we're having to pivot and do things differently and figure certain things out. And also, if you have kids and you've got them at home and you're trying to make sure they stay on top of their schoolwork, and if you have a spouse who's not home all the time while you're doing all of that, it can be a lot. So I just want to remind you of how important it is to take care of yourself, even if you found yourself, at home and bored and not having a ton to do, but you haven't been moving and exercising or, eating well. In order to take care of everyone else, we have to take care of ourselves. And in order to take care of our own mental and emotional and spiritual well being, we have to be very intentional about self care. That means just downtime where you don't have to do anything, or if you're doing something, it's purely for joy. So, what I'm doing today is I'm taking out my calligraphy pens, and that's one of my hobbies, which I haven't done in quite some time because I just love pretty writing. So I'm going to do a little of that, and I'm going to walk on this trail behind my house that my husband has dug out with our tractor. We live on a farm, and just get a little bit of rest. And it's, I think, super, super important. So I just want to remind you of that this week. It is so important to practice self-care, especially in the midst of this crisis where so much is different, and you might feel like, oh, I'm fine, I'm doing okay, but mentally our mind needs downtime. We need rest. And rest is about sleep, and it's about taking it easy sometimes, but rest is also about finding things you enjoy and giving your mind a break from work related things that you have to do or that might take a different type of brain energy. So find that thing that just makes you happy, and you just do it for that reason, not because you're trying to be productive, not because you're trying to be great at something or perform, but just because it uses a different side of your brain and it gives your brain a rest. So that's it. Have a great week and take good care of yourself.